All right, I realize I might be late to the party here, but I recently discovered that there are 3 tiers of Goodwill. If you're like me, the one you're familiar with is their regular retail store. I found out recently that there is one above that and a tier below that. So today I'm gonna just take you through and show you the 3 types of stores. And then at the end, you can tell me which one you think is the best one to shop at. To clarify, by tier, I mean price. So the lowest tier is going to be like the lowest price, the best bargains. The middle tier is going to be the middle, and then the highest tier is the most expensive boutique stuff. So we're going to start with the highest tier first. It's kind of in a nicer part of town. Watch, they don't even have free parking. I don't know, we'll see. I don't want to make it obvious that I'm filming in there, but I do find it interesting that allegedly this is where a lot of their high-end boutique-y items go, and not just the regular Goodwill location. It comes to here, Deja Blue. So I'm going to show you some of the pricing in here, show you some of the labels that I see, and we can decide together if we think it's worth it to shop here. I knew the shoe section was going to be a good place to start. Now think about it. When you donate stuff to the thrift store, you're typically not donating your most cute, adorable, and comfy pair of shoes. You're probably going to donate the ones that hurt your feet and don't fit quite right. So when I'm buying shoes at the thrift store, I view it as a gamble, and I just don't really want to gamble with $25 to $30 when I could just go buy something brand new. All right, so next stop is the jeans, and I am immediately turned off by the pricing on these. I mean, you can't find anything under $15, and as you can see, there's really nothing special about these jeans. It's just the brand that they're focused on, so I just do not feel motivated to spend any money here at this point. So I'm just trying to do my best to show you guys the variety and pricing that they have here. Nothing really special about the variety, nothing special about the prices either. The vibes just feel off in this place. Something about them hand selecting what they view as quality and putting it all into one little store just feels off and is kind of taking away the fun and the thrill of treasure hunting and thrifting. I don't think that I'm a huge fan. My immediate reaction when I got in there and I was trying to show you guys the pricing the best I could, my immediate reaction was, okay, this doesn't feel like a thrift store. This feels more like what's trying to be a high-end boutique, but it's all Goodwill donations. So I'm not really sure how I'm feeling about this. You guys can let me know your opinion below. So immediately I'm seeing better prices here and already having so much more fun shopping. Of course, you gotta do some digging and you gotta know your brands and know what to look for when it comes to looking for quality. But already you can tell you're just getting way more bang for your buck here at their regular location. I was so excited to see this piece because right away I knew it was quality. I mean, it is a little bit wrinkled, but it's 100% wool, very classic and stunning, and it was only $8.99. So as you can see, there's really nothing different about the shoes here versus the last location we were at, but the prices are much better and much more affordable, so you can see that the deals are just better here. Not to mention, I just love these little displays that you often see at the thrift store. I just feel like the employees do such a good job of gathering things together for these little displays. They look so good, and this one is perfect for spring right here. This dress is so cute for spring, and it only would have been about $3 because it's on sale today. So if you think that thrift stores are overpriced, you're just not looking hard enough and you don't know how to look for quality. I loved this display of dresses because just look at the variety. They are all so nice, and I didn't see anything more than like $20, so that was good too. I'm so fascinated by this rack because everything on it is $2.25 each, and there are some really good quality pieces in here, and I also have a feeling I know where they end up if they don't sell here. There is nothing special or cute about these bags. They don't even have any detailing in them. They're about as basic as you can get. And did you see the price tag on those? I just feel like we are letting brands kind of overtake us right now, you guys. Well, that was an experience, as thrifting typically is, but yeah, I noticed there must be the same sales at every Goodwill every day. Like if purple and white are on sale, for example, in one store, they're most likely going to be on sale in all the other stores, which is what I noticed today at Deja Blue Boutique, the high-end Goodwill. Purple and white was on sale, and today at the regular retail location, purple and white were also on sale. So that's their system for keeping new merch probably priced higher, and then the stuff that's not moving as fast, they're pricing it lower according to tags and, you know, the sales. We are at my favorite spot now. This is the bins. This is the lower tier. This is where you're gonna find your best deals, lowest price items. Some little treasures are here. Like some things get missed at the regular Goodwill stores and somehow end up going here. There's various ways that items end up here, but mostly it goes through the retail stores, it doesn't sell through the retail stores, and then it comes here. But you can still find some really cool stuff here, some amazing finds if you are willing to dig and go through a very overstimulating shopping experience, then you are gonna love this. I'm just grabbing some gloves and a reusable bag to help me shop. Ladies and gentlemen, this plastic Mustang can be yours for only $1. So my goal here is to just show you how random it is shopping here and kind of give you an idea of what it's like. As you can see, there's some really dirty stuff in here, but also some really clean stuff, some good brands. So you do need to dig through there, which is why I'm wearing gloves. Some people don't wear gloves. I'm just not trying to touch all that nasty. You don't know what's in there. You definitely want to be cautious and careful when you're doing this style of shopping. But remember, most of this stuff has already been through the retail stores and it just didn't sell. That's why you are going to see some random Goodwill price tags on these items. But here you're not paying for things by the item. Remember, you're paying for it by the pound, and here everything, all the clothing and stuff, is $1.99 per pound. So another fun fact about this place, this specific location in particular, does accept donations on site. So you can bring your donations directly here and they will put it out on the floor, which is so cool because some people think you can't get good deals at the bins because it all has to go through the retail store, but that's not necessarily true. Now, remember, this does vary by location. However, I was so excited that I found out I could just donate my things directly here because that just means it's getting into the hands of the consumer at a much lower price. And I just think that is so cool. You can call me the bins hype girl if you want, but I seriously just love shopping here because you can find something for anybody here. And you can find some stuff that you are not going to find anywhere else here. You just have to dig. You have to be willing to dig through all of the filth and all of the random crap to be able to get to the treasures, and you just have to have an eye for quality here. So just remember, shopping here is an experience. It's meant to be fun. It's not meant to be stressful. So just get out there, go do your digging, and see what kind of treasures you can find. tons of shoes here. You just never know what you're gonna find. Like I said, you just have to be willing to dig. You're gonna find the most random stuff. So this is where it gets interesting. This is where the employees are bringing out the new bins. And as you can see, everybody is lined up waiting for them to bring them out and be told that they are allowed to shop, at which point they then approach the bins like a bunch of crazy people and dig through it like there is no tomorrow. Like, as you can see here, I kind of creeped in afterwards, but everyone ran towards everything like there was no tomorrow. And, you know, if you want to find something good, you better get to it fast. That's just the idea. But for me, I kind of prefer to shop a little bit slower here, and stay away from the madness. I also like to overhear conversations here because you can learn a lot about thrifting and reselling and just quality in general if you kind of listen to what people are talking about here, because there are some really smart and educated people shopping here. At this point in the video, if you listen carefully, you will hear a young man approach a woman and ask her if he can buy a pair of pants off of her that she just found in the bins. Like, this lady hasn't even bought the pants yet, and the kid is trying to offer her money for them, so obviously he knows that he can probably make a bunch of money flipping them online, and she politely declined. I'm not sure if these are real. They look uncomfortable as hell, but I couldn't find the mate anyways. So of course I found 4 pretty things that I do not need. Alright, well, I left that place with a bunch of stuff I did not need, but it kind of tends to do that to you. Those 4 things I just showed you on the video I got for $1. So you can see how it becomes very addicting to shop here. Last time I was at the bins, actually, this really cool guy gave me a sterling silver necklace that he found in the bins. Somehow it ended up in there, and it was real. It had the marking on it and everything. I wear it all the time, actually, and I basically got it for free because you pay by the pound there, and it was probably not even 25 cents, and it's my favorite necklace to this day.